You're looking at Mark Smith, the head of the Department of Children and Family Services in Illinois. He's supposed to look out for our most vulnerable.
But in recent weeks, he's made headlines for getting into trouble with judges. 8 times now held in contempt of court. CBS 2's Chris Tye is digging into what that all means.
That's right. Mark Smith is his name, and those who have occupied that seat, the head of the DCFS, have averaged less than a year tenure for the last decade. It seems as though Governor Pritzker wants to stop that revolving door. But a judge in Cook County wants Smith to start taking better care of some of the state's most vulnerable youth.
In the 27 years that I've been doing this work, I've never seen this happen once, let alone 8 times in 11 weeks.
The first time DCFS Director Mark Smith was held in contempt of court was January. A teenage girl kept in a psychiatric hospital 7 months longer than needed. These were the contempt cases that followed just since the start of this year. Then, yesterday, an 8th time held in contempt for a teenage girl who over the last 3 months went through at least 15 placements, which include foster homes, shelters, psychiatric hospitalization, and hospital emergency rooms, all unneeded. For a time, she resided at the end of a long, dark hallway in a windowless room, according to the judge, who says Smith failed to comply with a court order to get her to an appropriate setting. Until that's fixed, a $1,000 a day fine begins next month. Those are state tax dollars. And remember, there were 7 cases prior with fines in some of those too. So we asked Smith's boss,
how many more times can the head of DCFS be held in contempt until we do something more meaningful, perhaps change at the top? If we see you in a month, will it be time number 12 and time number 15?
You're ignoring all of the progress that's been made at DCFS, and so is the decision to hold the department in contempt. The head of the Department of Children and Family Services and I and the judge all are frustrated with the challenges that we face for our most vulnerable children.
A governor frustrated but unwilling to tell us how many more contempt cases he'll allow Smith to rack up.
It actually minimizes what's really going on here. It's not simply an annoyance that we're dealing with. We're talking about these children spending days, if not months, in places that they don't belong.
Of those 8 cases, a DCF spokesperson tells us 2 of those cases have actually been purged, and that so far the state has not paid any of those fines. They say the fines have been stayed, which means they could come due down the road, but no payment as of yet. At the Thompson Center, Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.